Hey Queens, hi. So, here's the thing. Haven't posted in a while, but the last video that I filmed and haven't edited yet because basically the last video I filmed was me making funfetti cupcakes and I failed. There is a plane flying over and is literally shaking the frame of the door. Do you hear that? Is something gonna This has happened before. It only happens when I'm home alone. So I failed at making funfetti cupcakes again. If you don't remember, I failed at making them for my brother's graduation, and I failed at making them last week because they just come out horrible, and I've used 2 different recipes, and then I don't know what the issue is. Anyway, while I was on my quest for searching for a new recipe for funfetti cupcakes when I filmed that video, I came across this recipe. S'mores cupcakes. Now, I don't know about you guys. Some of you might think, ew. I think yum. So basically it's just a chocolate cupcake that you fill with marshmallow and some graham cracker crumbs, and then you put frosting on top. Now, part of what went wrong last time was that my frosting was not good. So we've resolved this issue. I have to resort to the good old Pillsbury. Sometimes I make good frosting. Recently, it hasn't been going well, so I'm not going to ruin a perfectly good cupcake with my bad frosting. So, this is what we're doing. First step, my hands are already washed, so that's the first step. Always wash your hands, especially in this COVID time. Then tie up the hair, because no one wants hair in their cupcakes. Also, this does not guarantee that your hair won't get in the cupcakes, it just makes it less likely. I think my scalp is permanently damaged from the just years of wearing my hair in a high bun for dance. I switched to low buns this year, and it's a world of difference. I never wear my hair in a high ponytail anymore. It's crazy. I feel like a cheerleader. Let's get into cooking, baking. This requires 1/3 cup of chocolate chip. They can be milk or dark. 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 3/4 cup of hot water, 1 teaspoon of instant espresso or coffee. I don't have that, so we're not doing that. 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, room temperature, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract. So I'm going to get all of those ingredients out. That means I would go this way. Oh my god! Only I could do that too. Okay, now that I've gotten, the camera angle is off now since my amazing athletic skills has knocked it. I've gotten all the ingredients out for the chocolate cupcake. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't get that confused with Celsius. Oh, also, I don't know if I have enough cupcake liners for this, so I looked it up and they said you can use parchment paper. So hopefully that, works. So, add 3 cups of very hot water to a large bowl. So I'm not going to boil water, I'm just gonna wait for the sink to heat up. Okay, so that's not that hot, but we'll see. And if it doesn't work, I can always do something with the microwave. Okay, so there's water, and you need 1/3 cup of chocolate chips. Next, cocoa powder, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. Oh, so this might be enough actually. Next part I thought I'd leave in, but the context is I cut out all the parts of me singing so I didn't get copyrighted, but the whole time I was baking I kept singing City of Stars from La La Land, and I thought it was funny, but anyway, I left this part in, so that's the context to why all of a sudden I start talking about La La Land. Fun fact about me, I hate the movie La La Land. It's not good. Okay. It's so my mom agrees too. We watched it together, not to flex or anything. That's my movie night partner. It's not a good movie. That song's okay and cute, I guess. The ending's not good. It's not satisfying. I guess it's realistic though, if I'm remembering it right. And also, it was It's too cheesy. Too cheesy. I don't like romance. I've discovered this about myself. I want to make a whole video about my unpopular opinions though, so we'll save those for later. I'm lazy and it's mixed enough for my liking. Sift in dry ingredients. So that's the flour, sugar, baking soda, and salt. I had to do a breakout room today for chem, and I sounded so dumb the whole time. Like, so dumb. It like wasn't even funny. I was just like, I was laughing because I'm like, I've accepted it, but oh my god, chem, not fun unless you have big brain. I have big brain, meaning I'm stupid. This smells so good. These better come out good. Salt, I always just kind of... Because my mom told me it's just there to activate the baking soda, essentially. I hate the way baking soda, or this one, at least the Arm & Hammer, I think they're all made like this. I hate the way how they're poured. Like, it's so hard to get a precise measurement. That's like a half, kind of. Okay, that looks so good. Unless you don't like chocolate, which I've never understood people like that, but I mean, I guess, like, go off. Honestly, you're lucky if you don't like chocolate, because, like, it's so addictive. Okay, I'm gonna add in the eggs last so that I don't have to wash my hands in the middle of this. Oh, I have something to talk about. There's a project that I should be doing right now that I'm not doing. It's due today, and I'm hoping that means by midnight, and he's not like, no, because I didn't have class today. I would hope that means it's due by midnight, not by the end of the school day. I could have asked him for an extension, he would have given it to me, but I feel bad doing that because he's extended the project so many times already. Like, why would I do that to him? And it's just one section left. And the only reason I'm not doing it right now is because I wanted to film this video. And then 1 teaspoon of vinegar. I have white wine vinegar, so I'm hoping that's the same as just white vinegar. I feel like 1 teaspoon won't make that much of a difference anyway. That's more focus than I've had on any of my schoolwork today. I had only like 1 real class today. This online school thing is treating me quite nicely. Then vanilla. Oh my god, I had to stop by my school to drop something off today, and my parking was so bad. I got my driver's license, and I can't park is the issue, and I think that's something a lot of people struggle with. It's like I can, but I can't. In certain instances, I park perfectly. This week has been an off parking week for me, for no reason. There's no reason. Actually, there was a reason. I parked really bad on my way to dance because I was late and I had no time to adjust it, but it was so bad. I pulled forward way too far to the point where this part, like the front bumper of my car was just like over the curb. It wasn't that bad, but like it was bad and I was crooked, and I hate thinking that people think I can't drive. I can't, but I don't want people thinking it, like. Wash your hands after cracking mother freaking eggs. Doesn't take that much time. It is such a pet peeve of mine when people don't like wash their hands after touching eggs, because one, you're touching salmonella, which I'm such a hypocrite though because I eat the salmonella, like I'll eat the batter. I'm a hypocrite because I do eat the batter that has salmonella in it, but I always am like, you have to wash your hands after cracking eggs. But also, the texture of egg yolk on your hands does not feel good. So if you don't wash your hands after cracking eggs, that's there. It's like a weird stickiness. That's it? Oh, ew, there's like bubbles in it. It's alive. And now I have to scoop it into all the cupcake things. I will spare you guys of this because it's not fun to watch and I fail so many times. It would just be like embarrassing for me to include it. So I'll see you guys when we're making the marshmallow cream. Okay, so now that the cupcakes are in the oven, I've cleaned up and ate a substantial amount of batter. We're gonna move on to the marshmallow filling. So all you need for this is some fluff. This is Jet Puff, I don't know. And you also need heavy cream. I don't have heavy cream. I have milk. Now, you might be wondering, Sophia, are those really interchangeable? Probably not, but it's fine. They say it's like an entire jar. That was... They say to put an entire jar of this in. I feel like I won't need that much because there was like extra batter. Also, I don't know how these cupcakes are rising up. Like, they were like complete liquid anyway. See, I can always mix up more is my logic. I always forget how thick fluff is because or sticky fluff is because I confuse it with Cool Whip. Okay, so I'm gonna take some milk. That might have been too much. Also, this bowl's probably not big enough. They say to put in a medium-sized bowl, but I was like, well, I'm not gonna use the entire thing, so why do I need it? That is nasty. That looks like ricotta cheese, kind of, but like with liquid in it. You're also supposed to put this in a piping bag. I'm not gonna do that, because I don't have piping bags. My hands are sticky. I'll see you guys when I do more stuff with the cupcakes. You can't even see the cupcake. Yes, this is part of an Easy Bake set that I had when I was young. Don't remember the exact age. Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna see if it works to do a cute little swirl on top, okay? So, say to scoop out the center. I don't know if these are good yet, but I really feel like waiting. So, I'm just gonna go in and work carefully. Pretty good. And then you want to take some graham cracker crumbs and put them in the bottom. And then some marshmallow cream. And I think you're supposed to insert that or something. I wasn't gonna wash another one of these. I think this would be too liquidy to probably properly like inject. Okay. And it didn't say to like re-put like the cake on top, so I am gonna just put graham cracker. And now here's the part that I'm kind of dreading. That's kind of, I mean, it doesn't look good, but it's like kind of cute. And I'm gonna sprinkle some graham crackers on top. And I think they said you can put chocolate drizzle on top or ganache or something. But I'm not doing that because I don't feel like making another thing. And here she is, beautiful. I'm gonna do the rest of these off camera because why would I do them on camera? But this is what they're pretty much gonna look like. They might have some different frosting patterns, but like nothing fancy. I'm not a baker. I'm not gonna taste test one right now. I might feel myself trying one later after dinner because I don't feel like eating one right now.
So I didn't film myself eating one, but they were very good and multiple family members approved, so.
But yeah, hopefully these will be good. I'm excited for these and I'm really hoping the frosting doesn't melt off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I like making baking videos, so maybe that will be a common theme. But I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. It's nice. I feel very like, maybe the high ponytail is like making me peppy. Anyway, see you, queens.